Yesterday, I used Smart Switch to transfer all of my data and applications to my brand new Galaxy Note 9. Today, I'm going to use Samsung Pass to quickly sign in to all of the apps. Let's get started. Hey everybody, welcome to Tech with Brett, where I help tech work for you. In today's video, we're going to talk all about Samsung Pass. Now, this application will allow you to instantly sign into any of the applications because it will remember your username and your password all within your Samsung account, and it is completely encrypted. So this will work on not only the Galaxy Note 9, but other Samsung Galaxy devices running Android Oreo. So that's Android 8.0 or newer. So to get set up, a few things that you need to know is if you go into any of the applications that require a login, once I tap on the place where you would enter a username, here you get the option to select Samsung Pass, and you can go into the settings and change to even use Google to do some of these things, but I'm going to show you how you can enable Samsung Pass. So the first thing that we need to do is make sure that we have a Samsung account set up on our phone. So we just need to go into the settings of the device, go under accounts, and then here we can add account, and I am going to add my Samsung account. So I am just going to sign in real quick. Okay, I am now signed into my Samsung account, and now in the settings we need to go back and go to biometrics and security. So now we can scroll down here and we see Samsung Pass. So it is going to use biometric authentication to verify your identity easily and securely. And here it talks about how it is encrypted by the security of Samsung Knox. And then we can also see that it's going to save a bunch of time. Smart Switch is great to transfer everything from your old phone to the new phone, but this will help you quickly and easily sign into all of your applications. So the first time you do this, you will need to add all of those accounts and passwords first, but maybe when you get a new phone or if you factory reset your phone, you can quickly sign into all of them again. So here we're going to select Start. It does need to have us confirm our password here. So now it is going through and enabling the Samsung Pass on my phone. And then the next thing I need to do is set up a form of security to lock these passwords. So I am going to use the fingerprint. And now we are going to set a secure lock and then a fingerprint. So a secure lock, you can have it be a pattern, a pin, or another form of security. So today we're just going to quickly do the pattern. Here we can go through and add a quick one, and you can go back in and change that later. And now it wants us to add a fingerprint. So to do this on the Samsung phones, you can just pull down like that, and now it has added that fingerprint, which is pretty cool. Then I select done, and now you can try it out just by placing your finger right on the fingerprint. So now it wants me to verify my identity, so I placed it on there, and it has now registered my fingerprint within Samsung Pass. All right, and now it asks if I want to add Samsung Pass to the home screen, and I will do that right now. So I select Add. So here within the Samsung Pass application, it talks about how you can actually use the Samsung Internet browser to save website information and other passwords right within Samsung Pass. But now we need to go and add a username and password to any app, and it will actually remember that from now on. So let's quickly go in and let's say we want to sign into Facebook. So now when I go into Facebook, I tap here, I select autofill with Samsung Pass, and then it is asking for my password. I place my fingerprint in, it puts in my account info and password. I select sign in, and then I have signed into Facebook. Super simple. Once you enable Samsung Pass, now whenever you enter your username and password into applications, it will then remember that from now on in your Samsung Pass account. Okay, so now I'm going to go into one of these applications where I have not enabled Samsung Pass. So here I'm going to go into this My Smart Blinds app. So if I go into an application that I have not set up Samsung Pass with yet, I will then just need to enter in my username and my password. Once I sign in, I will then receive this notification that says save email address and password to autofill with Samsung Pass, and I want to save this, so I'm going to select save. So once I select save, it is now going to remember that username and password in my Samsung Pass account. So you would want to go back into all of your applications and then link them through with Samsung Pass the first time you go through and set up your phone. And now that this is my second time using a new phone with Samsung Pass enabled, I can just open up an application. When it asks for my password, here I just say get started, I select sign in, it will automatically give you this notification that I can autofill with Samsung Pass. So you tap on that, you verify your fingerprint, and then it automatically inputs your sign-in information. I would want to select Remember Me, and then I can select Log In, and just like that, I have signed back in. So now I can quickly go through and go into all of my different applications and add my account. I don't have to remember every single username and password. It makes it super easy to go through and to be able to do this without having to look up or reset any of my passwords, just like that. So here we can go in, again, autofill with Samsung Pass, of course, verify, there's my username, and I select Sign In. If I would like to change any of the saved data, here I can go and find the Samsung Pass application. Now it is secure, like I said, it's encrypted, so I will need to use my fingerprint to sign in. Now I do want to mention that you can only have Samsung Pass on 5 devices at one time. That will actually remember your usernames. If you sign up more than that, it will start removing it from the older devices. So now when you go in, I will blur all this so you can't really see, but here it will say the name of the account, it will say the username, and then if I go into that section, here it shows the password. And if you want to see the password, so maybe you go to your computer and you can't remember your login details, you would come into Samsung Pass, you can see your username, you can select Show Password, and there it is showing your password so you could sign in and you wouldn't lose your passwords anymore. They would all be stored within Samsung Pass. So here you can see all the different applications I have used to sync that information. And if I wanted to go in here and edit the password, maybe the password changed and it won't let me autofill, I would come into the app, select Edit, and here I can change the password, the app name, as well as my username if I change that as well. And then up here in the settings, you do have one more option where you can change from the fingerprint to iris to face unlock. Here you could delete your data, so maybe you want all your passwords to be removed from Samsung Pass. You can go and delete the data right there. Now let me show you how this will work in the Samsung Internet browser. So if I go into the browser and I go to an application where I need to sign in, so here I can go into my account. So once I have entered my correct login information, here it gives me the option to sign in with Samsung Pass, and I can select Remember. So next time I'm using the Samsung Internet browser to log into that website, it would remember that information and pop up just like when we were using the applications. I'm going to sign out real quick, and then I'm going to go back in here, sign in, and then when I see the information there, it is asking for my Samsung Pass login, and then I can sign back in just like that. Now, some of the biggest questions you might have about this is it really secure? And I just want to go to the frequently asked questions on Samsung's website. And here it says that Samsung Pass encrypts your biometric information and saves it in the trust zone, which is the safest space in your Samsung phone. Your biometric information stays in your phone because the public key of your registered biometrics will be used for the website authentication. So there is this trust zone in the phone that if somebody tries to hack it, it destroys that trust zone. So you won't have any problems with somebody being able to get into your phone and being able to take that information away. And if you would like to learn a bit more about Samsung Pass, I'll leave the link to these facts in the description below. So that is how you can quickly and easily remember all your usernames and passwords on your Samsung device with Samsung Pass. If you guys have any further questions about Samsung Pass, let me know in the comments below. And if this is your first time here, I would love to have you subscribe. Make sure you select one of the playlists over there on the side to continue to learn about your Samsung device. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.